if you really want to level up your game in bricks, I'm telling you, something you need to learn is conditions. They're super powerful and super easy. In this video, I'm going to show you an introduction to them, so let's get started right after this. Brick School is sponsoring a 50% off sale for both BricsBits and BricsFX. BricsBits gives you professional, easy-to-use templates, and BricsFX gives you easy-to-use, subtle animation classes that take your project to the next level. This is a limited-time offer, and your purchase helps Brick School keep going. Links are in the description. Okay, guys, conditions are really kind of the cornerstone of where you start to enter into dynamic data, where you're starting to say, look, here's what the web page looks like, but I don't want you to show this, or I do want you to show this, depending on certain conditions. Hence the name conditions, all right? This ain't rocket science. All you got to do is to tell something, A, you've got a condition, B, what the condition is. Now, there's some that are built in already. So let's take a look, and then we'll take another look at a different example. For this example, I have set up just a simple banner that says on sale now. And, you know, maybe you're selling tickets or something, and you want this banner to show from now until a certain time. Okay? So it's super easy. All you're going to do is you're going to click the part where you want it to show. And if you have multiple elements, you're going to want to put them in a wrapper like I've done here. And you're just going to come up here and click condition. You're going to click add and go down to what it is that you want to set the condition on. In this case, we want to make sure that it is not a certain date yet. Maybe this sale only goes until Monday, okay? So all we're going to do is say the date and time is less than or equal to, or you just say less than, you know, if you want it to end right at midnight. So let's say the sale ends on Monday. So we'll say it's less than, and we're going to click here and we'll say, okay, boom, Monday the 20th, this sale ends. And on Monday the 20th, that would no longer show. And in fact, I'm going to save this. And let's just go ahead and preview it. And you can see that it is showing now. On your site, we'll go back and we'll see what the time code is. Now, I happen to know what mine is, but if you don't, you could just click edit, and that brings you up here, and you can set what your time zone for your site is. Now, if we want to have a more specific condition, we have to say date time, because we want both the date and the time. So in this case, we are going to choose today, and I forgot to do the time. Bricks is screwing up on me here. Okay, there we go. So, like I say, we're going to do today. We will do 19, which, you know, is 7, and it switches over to 7 there. And I think 41, let's just say, okay? And once again, check what the site time is. We'll refresh. Okay, it's already 41, so we're going to say 42. 42. Okay, and we'll save that, and we'll go check our thing. And it's no longer there, because we didn't set the compare. And in this case, we want to make sure that it is less than. So we have not reached this time. So we're going to click save, and you can now see it's there. And we'll just go back to our thing and see how much longer we have to wait. Okay, so in about 10 seconds, so I'll skip this, don't worry. Okay, so 10 seconds have passed. Let's go ahead and refresh. And now it's gone. And that's the power. You can set something now and not have to worry about the client reminding you, oh, hey, did you take that for sale sign off? It's like, just set it once and it's done, all right? So that's the first use of conditions. Now, that was kind of an unusual one. I can't say I used the date time a whole lot, but it's not bad. Another one is you probably don't want to be showing something like a sale if somebody is already a member or something. So you can actually say, hey, let's go ahead and just delete this whole thing. Now, let's only show this sale to somebody who is not logged in, all right? So I will go ahead and create a new condition. We will say user login is not logged in. It's as simple as that. I mean, you could do it the reverse way. You could say they are not logged in, but I mean, that's kind of dumb, whatever. So anyhow, we're going to save that. So now if you are logged in, you're not going to see that banner. And in fact, if I go to the site, see, you can already see it. I can't see it, right? But if I log myself out, and we'll just go back to my test site here, now I can see it. See how that works? And I'm now not logged in, so it's showing. Okay, so that's a real basic setup. If you're logged in, if you're not logged in, if it's the time, but you can stack these things also. So I could say, okay, well, if the user's logged in and, or I should say the user's not logged in and the date and time is, in the future, or let's just say the date is less than, and we'll say the sale ends on Friday, so we'll say Saturday. So Friday it'll still show, Saturday it won't. And there you go. So it's as simple as that. And so you can stack these conditions. Again, I'm keeping this video pretty simple. I'm going to do a further video with a little more in-depth real case scenarios where, you can totally create conditions that are relative only to you. But I wanted to keep this really easy. If you're just getting started and maybe your head's about to explode because you're learning too much, bite size. Just keep it going. I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.